Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by for another video. Yes, there is a cat on my desk. I can't get him to move and I'm ready to start filming, so I think we'll just go ahead with it. Maybe he'll get bored of me talking and we can get started on our spread today. Before we get started though, I wanted to give you a little life update. You guys might have noticed that I haven't been posting as many videos lately, and that is because we lost our Sadie girl this week, and you might remember me mentioning her in videos, her tappity tap nails in the videos, maybe sometimes her barking, maybe sometimes her getting arguing with the cats. I don't know, but I've mentioned Sadie several times in my videos since I started my channel. Sadie was our dog of 13 years. She was 14 years old, and we lost her this week. She was a healthy dog up until, we didn't realize that she was sick, but she went downhill, started going downhill a couple of weeks ago, and we had noticed a little bit of changes in the last few months, but just her slowing down, things like that. But she just started going downhill really fast a couple of weeks ago, and it turned out that she had liver cancer and cancer in her spleen, and we lost her. So I thought this week I would do a spread in her honor. She was a good girl. She brought us much comfort and joy and love and happiness, and just really are thankful that we had the experience to have Sadie as our dog, and we're gonna miss her, and I hate that she's gone, but I'm glad she's not in pain and suffering anymore. We have two cats. This is Little Man. You might have seen him a couple of times on my channel. We've had him for a long time too. He's probably getting close to about 10, but anyways, I think him and my other little kitty, they're looking for her. I don't know, I've noticed little kitty just kind of meowing more. And anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling, but I just wanted to let you guys know about Sadie, and kind of give you that update. And yeah, so these are some pictures I printed. I'm gonna use these in my spread this week. This is her at about, well, let's see, this is probably 10 years ago. She was a fully black lab, except for a little bit of white on her chin and her chest. Just a pretty girl, long hair. This picture was taken probably last year. You can see all that gray in her muzzle. She had gotten to be a little old lady is what I called her, but she's just so sweet. But that's her. Probably last year. This is around the same time I'd bought that couch, and she thought, yep, this is mine now. That was a new couch. So that's her laying on the couch. And then this is her outside. I thought, this picture just kind of was a good representation of what she looked like in her later years. A little bit shaggy and just a big girl, but we just loved her so much and still do. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna use stickers from the Life and Leisure Volume 2 by Cassthetic Plans, because there's some pet stickers in here. They're cat and dog. Oop, there goes the cat hair, you guys. Story of my life. There's cat and dog stickers in here, and I thought it would be a good idea to maybe pull some of these in. But I'm also going to use some florals from Watercolor Boxes and Florals that matches these really well. I think they're right here in the front. These right here. And then maybe use our pictures to on the spread as well. I'm going to get my little vacuum out to vacuum up all this cat hair. This is what happens whenever he gets up on my desk. Look at that. It is what it is. Let me clean this cat hair up really quickly, and I will be right back. I got this little vacuum off of Amazon. It's a good little vacuum. Actually, I had one that took batteries, and it lasted for probably a year and a half, maybe 2 years. And it went out, it finally kind of got to the point where it just didn't do as well. It was not as strong, even if I put new batteries in it. And so I replaced it, but I chose the not Bluetooth, the chargeable one that just uses a USB-C. So far so good. We'll see how long this one lasts. It's just a little button on the side, and it has the little, you can empty it that way, and this little piece comes out too if you want to clean that out. It's a good little desk vacuum. Cleans up, I don't know why I just did that. I saw a hair, but it's not turned on. It cleans up glitter and stuff good too. So that is a little desk vacuum. I think that I have the other one in my Amazon storefront. So I need to update that to the chargeable one. And I'll do that, but I'll put a link down there for you guys if you want to check that out. I don't know what I would do without it. It's like I use it every single day. All right, so like I said, I've got my pictures here. We'll have those right here. I think I'm going to start with the flowers just to get kind of a good, kind of get those in the background. And then we can put our pictures in boxes in. Let's see. I think I'm going to use the boxes from this sticker book since they match the flowers really nicely. And I think that'll work out good. So I'm just going to start with this corner sticker, if I can get the sticker out of the book without tearing up the little edge there. And I'm going to put it up here. Golly, you know what? It's all over my sleeves. That's what it is. The cat hair is on my sleeves. That's, gosh. Yeah. That's just the struggle of having pets. And honestly, with Sadie and with my cats that I have, that's really the main thing. I mean, pets are a little bit of work. Sometimes if you get a situation where the pet is not a good, you know, they have bad habits, that can be very difficult. We've had that in the past with other pets, but not with Sadie and not with the cats that we have right now. The worst thing that the cats do right now is little man likes to scratch on some door frames, which need to be fixed, and we just haven't done it because we're afraid that he'll do it again to new ones. But honestly, the scratchers are not from him. Another cat did it a long time ago actually, and I think that I'm going to try to get, I'm just going to replace them and hope that he doesn't keep doing it. But other than that, he's really a good cat. My other, let's see, little kitty, she doesn't really do anything. She's, well, other than antagonize little man, she likes to fight with him and get him all riled up. And then he goes after her, and he's stronger than her. So that makes me get on to him. But other than that, they are good cats. Sadie girl, she was the best dog. Like, she never had, the only time you ever, oops, I didn't mean to stick that down there. The only time that we ever had anything with her was when she was sick. If she was sick, every once in a while, very rarely, she'd have like an accident or something. But she never chewed up anything. She never, I mean, she was just, other than dog hair, I mean, that's the only thing. She did have a lot of dog hair with that long black hair. And right now, I miss it. I'd take it back if I could. Anyway, that's, wow. Okay, I guess I better stop talking about that. Okay, let's put this one, I think maybe here. And then let's put some pictures in. Let's do, since this one's like a horizontal one, I'm going to put that there. And then we need a couple, let's see, maybe these could go together because that background's kind of empty with the yard and stuff. I could cut these down a little bit. Let me get my cutter. Yeah, so with Sadie, we, but like I said, we had her since she was I can't remember what I've said because I actually started recording and then started over. But we had her since she was about a year old. They guessed we got her from the pound. She was about a year old, and we had her for 13 years. So we guessed that she was about 14 or really close to it. And she was in decent health from everything that we could see. The vet always said she was in good health, and even up until about just a few months ago. They said she seemed to be in great health, that other than just being old and, you know, the things that come along with that, obviously. But they did find that she had cancer in her liver and her spleen. And so, and it had been there for a long time. Like, there's no doubt about that. She'd had it for a long time, and we just didn't know it. But, you know, she lived a really good, long life and in good health up until about just a few months ago. We noticed her slowing down, and then within the last couple of weeks is when it hit, and she got so sick, and then we've learned everything about what was wrong with her. But, you know, she's not suffering anymore. She's not in pain anymore, and that I have to be thankful for. All right, let's go ahead and add some boxes. I think we're gonna pull those out of here. I'm not sticking the pictures down yet just because I'm not 100% on where I want them, and that might change just a little bit once we get our boxes in. I think I'd like to add one of the bigger stickers in, and that way I can maybe write a little bit about her here. And then I will go ahead and stick this down. I just use my Tombow Mono Adhesive Tape Runner. Any tape runner really will work. Oops. Just making sure that gets covered up. Let's bring a pink box in for, let's do this box. So I'm gonna need a box for Wednesday, so I need to maybe, let me grab a box for Wednesday too, and I can put these down together. Still finding cat hair, y'all. Okay, here's what we can do. We don't really need a big box for Wednesday, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this one down on the corner of this yellow box. Well, no, that's kind of crooked, I think, actually, but I don't want to cover up the flowers that much. No, it's okay. I think that'll work. And then this one can come in up here for Monday. We'll just kind of do Monday and Tuesday. Let's put this picture down here. I think that's going to be a good spot. Perfect. All right. That side's not completely done yet, but we'll go ahead and move over here. All right, I'm going to bring in this larger green box and maybe this yellow. See if we have any bullet points too, because I could, yeah, I think I might bring the bullet points in this week. So then this box can go for Saturday, and then this one we can put down on to Friday. And then if I move this picture over just a little bit, that'll give me a room for some bullet points on Thursday. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those down. Maybe the pink ones. And then I can go ahead and put these pictures down. They make little photo printers that print like this size here with a sticky on the back, but I have the Canon Selfie photo printer that prints 4x6 photos, and I just cut them. I like having the option of printing either size. Actually, you can do up to eight photos per layout on the Canon Selfie for a 4x6 photo. And that's what I use to print these. Let's go ahead and put some bullet points over here. Maybe the yellow ones, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these green ones so we can pull those into somewhere. And I think I would like to move these down just a little bit. Kind of like that. And there. Okay, and then the green ones, I think maybe I could put right over here, just to use them for reminders or something like that. You hear my little kitty. She's wanting my attention. Come here, big girl. Come here. All right, let's go ahead and bring in some of the pet stickers. A little t-shirt. It says dog hair don't care. We got the little leash. So we could put the let's put the little t-shirt here and the leash with it, and then let's do just a little food bowl and a brush. Not really worried about adding a whole lot of these, but I just thought it'd be cute to have a little bit of the artwork in there. And then let's do the little fetch thingy here with the treats. She always loved her treats. I don't really like that that's orange, but it's okay. Put those together since they both have a little bit of orange in them. Oh, what else we need? I wonder if we have some quotes that would work. Yeah, I think that's all the stickers of this one I want to put in. Actually, I take that back. We've got the little dog bone and the paw print. Those are really cute. And I think that's going to be it from those stickers. Oops. But the little dog bone and paw print, put that here. And then maybe the paw print. Put that right here. Let's see. What else? Like I said, I feel like we could do some quotes, but I don't know what I would use. Actually, I have an idea. All right, so I've pulled out Bible Journaling Essentials, Volume 2 by Amber Plans Her Day. She actually just released a 3rd volume of this sticker book, and it was really close to selling out. I'll put her shop down below for you guys so you can check it out in case it's still available. This one is, of course, sold out because it's older, but there's a couple of stickers in here. One is He Heals the Brokenhearted and Binds Up Their Wounds, and then I found another one that I just lost the place for. That I am with you always, Matthew 28:20. I think that's a good fitting verse. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in. Just go ahead and get both of them out at the same time. And I think I can fit these on here. Let's see if we can. I didn't get my tweezers out to try to get these out, and that's why I'm struggling. So let me do that real quick here. There we go. All right, so I think we can fit these. I got cat hair again everywhere because I picked up my little kitty a little bit ago. All right, you guys, I'm gonna have to get a lint roller out on my shirt. I think that's the problem. Okay, so let me put this one here. I don't know why that just made me get a little bit emotional, but we'll put that one there. And this one here, He Heals the Brokenhearted and Binds Up Their Wounds. That's from Psalm 147:3. Whoops, that's really crooked. Trying to figure out how I want it because I don't want to take too much room up here, but I don't want it so much over the flowers that you can't read it. I think this will work though. I think you can still read it pretty good. It's actually really pretty. Okay. All right, you guys, I think we're done with this spread for today. Thank you for bearing with me as I got through it. I think it turned out really pretty. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So That's our spread. And then the sticker books that we used were Bible Journaling Essentials Volume 2, Watercolor Boxes and Florals Volume 3. I don't know if I told you that earlier. I showed you the book, but I don't know if I told you that. And then Life and Leisure Volume 2 by Cassthetic Plans. So the first two are Cassthetic Plan. This one's Amber Cleanser Day. I'll have, like I said, I'll have both their shops down below for you guys to check them out. Thank you guys for watching as we put the spread together today, and thank you for staying with me. If you're still here, let me know in the comments, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.
Well, don't be ugly. Don't be ugly. What are you talking about? You talking to me? Talk to me. Oh no, she's a sweet girl. Hey. Okay. You wanna go outside? You wanna go outside? Outside. Yeah. You gotta tell me if you wanna go outside. You gotta go outside? No? Okay. Okay. Whose good girl are you?